Guys, the first 5 games you were with one type of defensive team statistically. Last 9, you've been one of the best in the league. I think second best defensive rating. What's been the biggest difference between those two teams?
I mean, it's the same team. It's just ability of our team to adapt, to the reality of what's going on out there. And obviously, every game, different teams they present different type of challenges. So we're really trying to maximize what we have on our team and strengths of our guys, and really continue to push the envelope of our identity, how we want to play. And for all of that, it just takes time. So I'm really happy where we at right now in terms of how we are trending with protecting the paint, how we're doing good job of most of the time with rebounding is pretty solid as well, and all of that allows us to be much more efficient team on offensive end.
What's been the biggest adaptation you've had to make?
I mean, I think we're really focused on our transition defense. That was a big emphasis for us on some situations that it's not realistic for us to get offensive rebounds, really to get back and form the wall and prevent teams to scoring. That was our weakness at the start of the season. We were getting beat way too easy in open court.
Darko, can you walk us through the last play where RJ got the layup? RJ was really talking about how he was really proud of sort of how that kind of demonstrates the togetherness of the team. What did you see on that play where RJ got open?
I mean, it was a great play there. We created an advantage on a post up. We made extra pass there. The spacing was good, and all of that allowed us just to have an easy layup. And RJ does a great job of reading the defense and playing off the ball and just being in the right spots.
How much of a luxury is it that you have kind of like 4 guys who can really operate out the post? Brandon, Scotty, Jakob, even Mamu's pretty good out the post.
I mean, post-up game is kind of something that's kind of like getting away from NBA. Not a lot of teams are posting up. It's not a tool that it used to be in the past. I think everything starts with personnel, and just like you said, we have several guys that are pretty good post-up players, not necessarily just to score from down there, but also to play make, and that's what we showed in this game, like several post-ups that Scotty or B.I. had. They were scoring, but they were also finding open people for open shots.
And then you've been playing a lot of 2-point guard with Emmanuel and Jamal together. How did you and the coaching staff arrive at that decision, and why is it working so well right now?
It's sometimes it's coming out of necessity.
Okay.
Obviously Jamal is elite, and I'm continuing to talk to him about importance of him to own it. That he's elite on ball defender. That's a God gift, and he needs to take that to completely another level. I just told him this morning, what prevents you to be the best on ball defender in the league? Like nothing. You gotta own it, you gotta want it, and you gotta continue to master your craft. And having the luxury to have him on the floor, it just relieves the pressure from quickly and allows quickly to play some of the ball there offensively. And those two guys together defensively, they're good defensive duo as well.
So what does he need to do to become that guy, the best defensive on-ball player?
First of all, is desire to be that, to be recognized like that. It's in this league. It's much easier to get recognition for, I can score points, I'm doing this, I'm dunking the ball, I have highlights plays. But what really makes a difference is guys that are making winning plays, and especially winning plays on defensive end. That's why Scotty Barnes is so important for our team. That's why Jamal is so important for our team, and we have several young players that are kind of like trending in that way. So first one is to have desire. I want to be that guy. I want to do that, call it dirty work or hard work, and then you really gotta master the film and get to know the league and tendencies of the players, and that's hard work. But also it's very rewarding work.
Darko, it felt like Grady did everything right in his minutes last night. How have you felt he's progressed in the role you're asking him this season versus last?
I'm always asking for more from Grady. I think that he's so talented. I think that he can affect the game in so many different ways, and it's for him to understand that he's very important for us, very important on our team, that he's going to have minutes, and he's learning now that allows game to come to him, not to force things, not to try to get everything right away and prove everything how good he is, but actually to feel more relaxed on the court, that he's actually allowing game to come to him and to knock down shots. And he's a great cutter. He is really important for us in transition as well. So it's really good to see that he's maturing in that role.
Jama's name's been in the news recently, just with rumors. I'm not asking you to comment on those, but how important has Jama been to your staff?
Jama is very, very important. He's the guy that helps us in so many different ways. He's helping a lot with day-to-day organization and helping with our offense. He's doing a great job with player development, but also he's also the guy that keeps our coaching staff together. He's always coming up with stuff for us to do as a coaching staff. He's very, very important for us.
Darko Garrett told me he thought you were joking when you wanted him to maybe scout a game or maybe it'd be a preseason game, one that didn't count. How did you think he did? Obviously, the win is an indication in the game chain that he earned.
And Garrett Temple is somebody who is slowly transitioning into new career post playing. I don't know if that's going to happen in 1, 2, 3, 5 years in the future. I don't know when it's going to happen. I think it's very important for him to get exposed to different aspect of the game, and talking to him after the experience of working the scout and presenting to our coaching staff, he says now I'm looking at the game completely different. I'm constantly rewinding and going back and what happened and analyzing it more, which is very helpful for him to understand what it takes to be a coach in this league.
When you have an opponent that plays the speed that Maxey plays at, what's the key to containing him the best you can?
It has to be team effort. It's very hard for one player to do it over the course of whole game. He's the player that plays with a lot of pace, just like you said, but also the player that has great energy. He can sustain that over a longer period of time. So you need to have team effort and multiple different players on him, guarding him over the course of the game.